Hi, how you doing? This is Geno Adventures. I'm Geno. My adventures. Hit the subscribe if this is your first time with us, the like button, hit the notification bell, and we'll send you a lot more of these. We'll send you a notification every time I get one. Well, today's kind of don't really know where to go with this, other than it's about safety in Colombia. And it seems to be a subject on everybody's mind. And when I first started making these videos, the climate was, I think, a lot nicer than it is now. It's a couple of years ago. And that's when they were letting all the Venezuelans in from Venezuela. Well, actually, Maduro opened the jails up, threw them out of jail, and said, you can get out of jail, but you got to be out of the country in 24 hours. And where'd they go? They came to Colombia. And that is not a good thing. The Venezuelans that have arrived in Colombia have just made life impossible in some of the barrios and in some of the areas in Colombia. So I'll try to go over that with you. And then I had a lady call in or leave me a comment asking me if I had to pay protection money to live where I live in this neighborhood, and that just seemed like the most ridiculous question. But obviously there's some neighborhood, and apparently she has that problem, which I was totally unaware of it, but I will bring it to your attention. And so here's the deal. A lot of the Venezuelans, Bucaramanga is close to Venezuela, but it just seemed like a passing through ground for the Venezuelans. They overwhelmed the city, but for the most part, many of them left. Here in Valle de San Jose, there are, I think, quite a few Venezuelans, but the people around here keep them on ice, and don't let them get out of control and do their craziness. So, but in Bogota, I hear, and I don't know this for a fact because I haven't seen it, but in Bogota and some of the barrios, you will find the Venezuelans and the local crime people are just, I mean, they'll rob you for your phone, they'll kill you for your phone, which is just heinous. And that's happening in Cali, in Medellin, in Bogota. Probably the worst is Bogota. Second's probably Medellin. So got to be really careful if you go to those places. However, you go to Cartagena, you go to Bucaramanga, you come to these outlying towns that are. We don't seem to have that. We don't seem to have that problem. So, in this place that I live, right here, we leave our doors open. I mean, we're in the house and all. We're not going to get robbed. But there's like no fear that someone's walking into our house. And to pay protection money, that's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And I guess it can happen. I'm sure it happens in the United States in some places. But the thing about it is, the crime spree that's going on in the United States, in Chicago, in New York, in Los Angeles, is I don't think it's any more heinous than here in Colombia. But it might get that way because of all of the people that we've let through our borders. So I mean, nobody took a lesson from Venezuela actually shipping their criminals to Colombia. So, yeah, I guess it's ugly. But I'm still here to tell you, Colombia is a beautiful place. It is safe where it's safe. And it's just like, Chicago, LA, New York, Atlanta, Philadelphia. I don't think I'd want to go hang out there either. I don't want to go hang out in Bogota. I don't want to go hang out in Medellin. But I'll go to Bucaramanga, and San Gil, of course, is my stomping ground now. And it's. With that being said, I'll show you the neighborhood. This is my neighbor across the street. You'll notice her door's open. Have another place for rent here. Just a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So that being said, have a great day. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, notification bell. Geno and Bettis Adventures. We'll see you on the flip side. God bless.